All right, so here he is, Khabib Nurmagomedov. His future in all likelihood is in the UFC Hall of Fame, but his present is this fight right now, once again taking on a fellow top 10, 155 Hall of Fame.
And when you've done everything that Khabib has done, that's all you see, is the best the business has to offer. Yeah. And after the McGregor fight, his star shined more brightly than he ever could have imagined. I know how humble Khabib is. I know how much he loves to live in privacy. Right. I understand that, but when you beat a Conor McGregor in the way that he did, he became an international icon, and it shows as you watch him in his pursuits of just opportunities and everything. But nothing is available to Khabib if he does not take care of business in this octagon. And every time he steps foot there, he does exactly that. One of the most dominant fighters the UFC has ever seen.
Going into that Conor McGregor fight, UFC 229, October of 2018, had about 4 million Instagram followers. Yes. How about 15 million? You got some catching up.
I mean, the next day, he was up to 10. It was unbelievable. That's what happens when you fight Conor McGregor, and you beat him.
Most lightweights say top to bottom, the toughest matchup for them in this division is Khabib Nurmagomedov. We'll see how it goes for him here tonight. All right, so tonight we get another look at the decorated lightweight champion, Islam Makhachev. This is one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world. Such a nuanced game on the ground. Outstanding striker as well, and puts his belt on the line yet again tonight.
Yeah, you know, Johnny, puts his belt on the line. This guy does everything so well. He's so well-rounded, he's so skilled, he's so gifted, and he is so confident in his ability to go and get you. It's that simple. I'm gonna get you. I'll get my hands locked, I'll throw you to the ground, and I will make you engage with me on my terms. That has allowed him to become the champion, and tonight, he has even more of an advantage because there's the boy, Hasbullah.
Hasbullah entrenched in the corner of Islam Makhachev, and he'll probably have a photo shoot later if fans are interested to see how it goes for Makhachev tonight. Our tail of the tape for this lightweight championship fight. All right, we send it back inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the UFC Lightweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one. All right, so here we go with Islam Makhachev and Khabib Nurmagomedov. Makhachev told us in our last fighter meeting that they could have charged a pay-per-view price for the sparring sessions between these two and put on the UFC. You go here. How about the speed with which he is able to just toss his opponent to the mat?
The moment they came close, he knows, I got a fire in my hips, load you up and throw you. That's exactly what he did.
Nurmagomedov's got the clinch here in the early go. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out, or guys start to attack triangle.
All right, so he's setting up for a submission here. Oh, that gully is tight. Oh, postures up and lands a huge head strike here. Nicely done by Nurmagomedov. It's pretty fast, jab. And he switches to southpaw here yet again.
Nice body shot.
Just over 3 minutes to go.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Nice job to get inside and get the single collar tie.
Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook. Nice takedown defense.
Oh, short uppercut in the clinch by Islam Makhachev.
Really good level change.
Nurmagomedov's in half guard.
Always offensive. Lands a shot from the bottom. Big right hook there by the champ. Big ground and pound. There it is. Now he's running him out.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why. Ref will help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of this position.
All right, north-south position now. We'll see how he chooses to proceed. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Nurmagomedov's back to the north-south position now. Round one winding down here. Second round, straight ahead.
Take a seat. Deep breath. Breathe, breathe. All right, you with me? Good. All right, your takedowns will break that. I want more of them.
All right, DC, let's look at some of the highlights from the last round. Lot for the replay guys to choose from.
Yeah, man, these guys stood on a quarter in the middle of the octagon. Take one to give one. Over and over, each guy landed, and they both landed very well over the course of that first round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we are, early round two.
Oh, nice combination.
Takedown defense holds up. Oh, well-disguised hip toss there to get his opponent down. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Nurmagomedov.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man. That was a slick transition.
Side control. All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the guard. He let him step over to the crucifix. Full side control now.
Nurmagomedov's able to make a nice transition there back into side control. Makhachev's now dealing with a cheek cut. Oh!
He did a great job of reversing the position, using the opening that his opponent gave him to shut him off and get back up.
Oh, how about that reversal by him there? Makhachev's looking to pass into half guard here, but he's denied. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now.
Gotta be careful here. Oh, right into mount.
Nice positional control here. And now he's got the back. Hard ground and pound. Some swelling now starting to appear. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips.
Great job being busy off of his back. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Makhachev's back into full guard. Oh, it looks like he's trying to isolate an arm here. Triangle now, DC. We'll see if he can close the shot.
And attacking armbar.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Nicely done. Nurmagomedov's right back to the full mount.
Beautiful ground and pound, and that will cut him.
up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Posture's up now. Oh, and delivers. Huge punch to the head there. And there it is, another strike. Gets through on the ground. All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward. All right, as they attend to the damaged fighter, we will re-rack some replays for you. A lot of damaging strikes landed by the opposition in that previous round.
Well, him just not really paying attention on the defensive side has made his opponent look like an absolute world beater. He's a good fighter, but he has never looked this good, and that is partly because his opponent is not defending.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with this third round of this championship fight. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to pile up these body shots here in the latter stages of this fight. Oh, picture-perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
Nice. Nicely done.
Oh, nice level change. Yeah, he's in half guard here.
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Posture's up now and lands a devastating strike to the head. Oh, nice movement to avoid that strike coming down. Just over 3 minutes to go. He is really doing a nice job. We might get a stoppage here. Pretty good head movement. Oh, heavy shots raining down. Oh, he's got his back. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Islam Makhachev.
Yeah, he's trying to get to the darts here. That darts is tight.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow. That is great submission defense. Nice transition.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Oh, that looks tight to me. It looks like it might be locked in.
Yeah, it looks like it's done. It looks like it's done. Good job by the champ there.
Come on.
Sliding back out. Great defense by the defensive fighter.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. A lot of top pressure being applied here. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Makhachev's eye appears to be closing up by the second. All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten them out and just go for the finish.
You got to suck it up this round. You're not tired. I want you to go out there and I want you to get this takedown.
All right, a lot of highlights from which to choose over those previous 5 minutes, DC. A lot of good work on the ground.
You knew, John, going into the fight, that if he was able to get this fight to the floor, he would have the most success, and you saw it in that exchange. He was able to get posture, land some really good ground and pound as the round came to an end.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All All right, so here we go with our fourth round of a possible 5, and a lot of fighters change up their training camp when they're fighting 5 rounds versus 3.
Yeah, you gotta change it up. You have to mix things up because fighting for an extra 10 minutes is not normal. Guys don't do this normally. It's a 15-minute fight. So you have to do things physically and also mentally to make sure that...
Oh, lands a hip toss now.
Changing the position.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Nurmagomedov. Oh, another strike lands from the top.
You gotta be careful here. There it is. That's that one. That right hand.
Still plenty of time with which to work here, round 4. Postures up now and lands the vicious head strike. Reverses the position now. Nice work on the ground by Makhachev.
Getting them out here.
All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down a single leg. And there you go, again, half guard.
Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Block! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter. You see him put himself into the half guard? Likes the control, yep.
Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. Oh, and he locks up a triangle now. You said off the top, his go-to submission looks pretty tight to me.
Oh, and if he's got you in there, you know that...
Oh, he's out! Nurmagomedov's able to transition back to side control now. 20 minutes in the can, 5 to go.
All right, man, you lost that last round. You're standing in front of him a little too much. I need you to keep your footwork going. Let's work those level changes. Let's work that footwork. Stay.
All right, so a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground, DC. Talk us through the highlight.
Yeah, man, you see 2 high-level grapplers going after it. One guy gets an advantage. The other guy always has a response. We thought it was over. A lesser opponent would have been submitted, but these 2 are 2 of the best grapplers in the entire UFC.
Well, we wondered earlier why there weren't as many body strikes. He's making up for lost time here. Shot to the body connects, and that bears watching. That's going to hurt this opponent. Oh, wow, how about the roundhouse kick? Strong straight left there. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. All right, feet on the hips here.
This is a terrible position.
Oh, these ground strikes are just brutal.
He's got to be careful here.
Nurmagomedov's back in full mount. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. Right into side control. Really anybody's fight here over the final 5 minutes.
Nice.
Under 3 minutes remain in this 5th and final round. Oh, he's got him in the crucifix now. A lot of body weight from the top position. If you're on bottom here, this is not a good place.
You have got the free one arm. You cannot worry about both of them. Get one free, and then start building towards doing something else. But the first step is to get an arm free to start trying to be able to defend yourself. You have nothing blocking your face when you're in this position.
Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work.
This man is landing brutal ground and pound. All these actions, though, these big actions, got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Nurmagomedov. Oh, just a merciless approach here on the ground, continuing to target that cut.
And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him.
Nurmagomedov's back to the north-south. One minute to go in the fight. Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. Looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful.
In the half guard.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. Oh, nice.
Makhachev's really bleeding heavily now. That cut is only getting worse by the minute.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
Oh, big shots raining down. All right, the official decision is in. It resides with the venerable Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 48-47, 49-46, and 48-47. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, and new UFC lightweight champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
All right, so judges' scorecards needed. Not often the case when Khabib Nurmagomedov competes, but he gets it done by decision and keeps that O in the loss column.
And if you want to win a decision, you want it to look like this. You want it